Hey, this is 2582 coming back at you with another video, and today I'll actually be doing a set review. Now this is something I rarely do because of course I focus on actual models or diecast, just the single cars or maybe two or three that I'll bring up, but never really like little play sets and such. But this one was honestly very interesting to find. I love branded stuff that's in play sets. Like, look at that Pizza Hut set I used to have. Not used to, I still have it. It's just I can't have it up here, unfortunately. Or that FedEx set that I used to have up here. But this one is honestly very cool. Unfortunately, probably won't stay up because, of course, the space. I just don't have it. But I love branded stuff like this, and it is this. This is the Express Wheels Metrotown playset that is supposed to represent a WinCo foods shop. Now, of course, if you're not from the West Coast, you probably don't know what WinCo Foods is, or I don't know if they're only on the West Coast, but at least here in SoCal, we have a couple. I think we have a couple of them. And yeah, they were actually selling this at, I guess, the closest WinCo Foods in my area. And they were selling these, I forgot how much. I think it was like maybe $5 or $6. I'm like, I'm gonna take it. It looks cool. You know, I love branded stuff like this. And this isn't the only WinCo Food stuff they were selling. They even had that like big trailer that I think I did a review on a long time ago actually. And you know, that's a big trailer and I still have it. I just, like I said, space is an issue with that. But yeah, this is very cool, and it comes with a little truck diecast, so I can't wait to take a look at that. It's rated ages 3 plus. Of course, it's part of the Metrotown playset set, I guess. And it comes with 14 pieces. There's some artwork on the side there, and there's just another photo of how the playset would look. And of course, a lot of legal stuff made by Suntoys International. I believe I've dealt with that brand before, on this channel at least. I've reviewed some of their stuff, and there's another photo of the playset there, and on top, just another photo of the playset. So, let's open this up, shall we? Let's see, I think we just opened up the flap here on the side. It's starting to rip, that's not good. Okay, got a little flap there, and we just take it off. There we go, and look at that. The first thing we see is the trailer, so at least we know it's not taken, because there's actually no tape on these things. So let me zoom in on here, take a look at the trailer. Looks awesome, and apparently it does something. So, but we'll take a look at that in just a second. Let's pull out the rest of the stuff that should be in here. Got I guess a piece of the roof, I'm not sure. We got the other pieces of the set, and that's pretty much it. This one actually comes in a little bag here. Show the instructions. Yep, there's gonna be stickers we're gonna have to apply here. Not sure if I'll fast forward it or not, just to put the stickers on. And this is the instruction sheet. Let me zoom out a little bit just so you kind of see how it would look if you're buying this and you don't have it for whatever reason. Those are the pieces that should be included, and they are numbered. Numbered, I guess, in that diagram and how you would build it. Pretty straightforward, I guess. And of course there's a bunch of stickers you'd have to place on there as well, and that's how it should look like, and hopefully it'll end up looking like that. And of course the sticker sheet also labeled, and I believe it's also labeled on the actual sheet itself. So let's take a look at the other bag. Let me put this aside. I'm putting it on top of the chair. I'm sorry. These are the pieces it comes with. We're gonna have to take a look at that when I build it. This little bag kind of reminds me of like Panda Express. Like when they give you the egg roll, I think it comes with like a little wax paper or something like that. This is going to contain little pieces. I think there's a light pole. Some other little brown pieces. It's windows and such. I think these are going to be the sides of the thing. And I believe this is it's going to be the opening, I believe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I guess I'll keep the camera rolling, and you'll just see me, I guess, fast forward this building of this playset. And there we go. We got the entire playset pretty much assembled. pretty straightforward actually. There wasn't too many stickers to apply, as you were able to tell maybe. What I find interesting is that it seems like you can actually connect it to other sets here. So if you can find another set from this series, you'll be able to connect it here, because I would imagine this is a WinCo Foods exclusive here. It doesn't say on the box, but I would imagine so, since it could only be sold at WinCo, I'd imagine. So before we take a look at the building itself, let's take a look at the little car that comes with, which is very cool. Now, of course, this won't be like Hot Wheels quality, where it's very nice. It's just the bare minimum of how a diecast should be, honestly. So, of course, we got WinCo Foods on the big box on the side with the American flag. The supermarket low price leader, which is actually the same code that's actually on that big trailer that I did a review on a long time ago. Plastic wheels. The cab is actually metal and painted red. And it looks like it's supposed to have lights, but it does not, of course. And plastic tires and plastic base. Produced in China by Suntoys. And, of course, it should open up there. Yep, it just lifts up. How about that? That looks so cool, actually. Yeah, it could lift up even higher. That's really cool. That's awesome. I think that's all it could do. But yeah, even then, this is awesome. Just to have a little mechanical feature on a little car like this, or a little truck, is already good enough for me. But of course, the thing that's the important part, is the WinCo's food shop itself. Very tall, probably very unrealistic in terms of how a WinCo Food actually looks like. Because how it looks like is basically just a normal supermarket, like a no-frill supermarket, both the outside and inside. It's supposed to look like, I guess, a Costco or a Food for Less, or just a regular supermarket or a grocery store. So yeah, this is probably, I would want to call it the distribution center, but honestly it looks way too small for that, because the exit entrance, it's only that, there's nothing else. And it's pretty tall, so that's kind of unrealistic since these stores are massive. But whatever. It's just for play. Why am I judging a little kid's toy? I just can't. Because even then, this is really cool. I like this a lot. It, of course, has a brick texture all around, windows and such, and more windows on top to signify there's probably a second floor. And of course, the big WinCo Foods logo adorns the top with a big sticker, and the roof, all separate pieces as well. The little light pole, which makes it look a little nicer, actually, makes it look a little bit more realistic, and the exit and entrance signs on there. So of course, the thing is, the play feature is, you just put your truck in there. Oh, you can't even. If you try to drive it like this, it will touch, so you kind of have to like pull it up a little bit, but that's fine. And yeah, it just barely fits in there, and there we go, and it just stayed there. Now I look at it, it looks more like a fire department truck, and I guess the little fire station. I don't know why it took me so long to find that word. A fire station. But that's fine. Let's bring this out here. I just believe we could just no, you know what? Now that I think of it, these sets, I think they connect to like those. Remember, I don't know if you remember that one video I did of the Dollar Tree set. I believe it was a car wash. I don't know if it was a car wash set or a little tune-up set. It's like a little thing. I think it connects to these. Unfortunately, I don't know where it is. I put it somewhere. So I think it could connect to these, now that I think of it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think Dollar Tree still sells them, but if they do, I think they could connect to these. But I'm not sure if they still sell them. That's the thing. But whatever. Yeah, this is really cool. It's like a little simple playset you could buy for your kid once you're about to leave, because it was actually next to like the checkout area. So, if you're about to leave, might as well just, if the kid wants a little something to play with, you just grab it. Or if you're a big kid like myself and get interested by little things like this, I say why not. So yeah, that has been the review of the WinCo Foods little store and trailer, I guess, playset. That was produced by Express, I don't even know what the brand, I keep forgetting, Express Wheels, or Suntoys, I guess. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.